guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're just stopping by, it's your cookie girl here again, and if you're new here, I welcome you all with open hands, and I wish I could give you all a bone crushing hugs, and I'm encouraging you all to subscribe to my YouTube channel so that whenever I upload the video you can watch it in your phone or in your computer. So today I'm going to be talking about types of characters that I always see in Wattpad books. So Wattpad is like this social platform where people write books and people read, vote, comment on them, and it's a really cool app. I'll leave the link down below so that you guys can check it out. And of course, out of all these books, there are just characters that are very similar. I know what to know, so let's get right into the video. Popular guy who has sparkling blue eyes like the sea, rippling muzzles, brown or black hair, chiseled jaw, luscious lips. Like most books I've read on Wattpad always have these characters. Like it's fun and cool to read books with this kind of character, but it's just like most books have it in common. Like it's really similar with most books, and I think for some people it might get old, but for me it never gets old, because no matter how similar it may be, it's just never the same thing. And of course I love guys who are really handsome. Like I can't change that. Second one is the female lead who thinks that she has some kind of flaws which makes her not to be pretty or beautiful like other girls. And of course the male lead would then describe her as beautiful, long tanned legs, and eyes that can melt the heart. Like seriously, how can they both have different thoughts or opinions? And I know of course you might think you're not pretty, but someone else thinks you are, but then there is just a form of exaggeration in her tone. She likes to say that nobody likes her because she has this scar here, and at the end of the day she gets asked out by the main lead, who is supposed to be a god, a Greek god in the school. Like how cliche is that? But of course it's never bad. Like I never get tired of it, but for some people they might think, oh, it's so cliche, or it's getting old. But for me it never gets old. We cannot forget that bad cheerleader. Like it rings a bell. Everyone knows her. She's in almost every high school Wattpad book. She's always there with her long legs and small clothes that exposes her body, her long hair, her blue eyes, and of course her killer dance moves that can make everybody go crazy. But twist, she's a bad person. Like she's always trying to put an end to the main girl and the main boy's relationship. Like she's always there just trying to spoil everything with, of course, her 3 minions. Minions is like the general name that it gets called on Wattpad, like just the girl that just follows the supposed bad cheerleader, and they're just around her like echoing whatever she says, and then she tells them, don't echo what I'm saying. Like if you haven't seen a character like that, then I think you don't know Wattpad, or you haven't read anything on Wattpad. But for me, every high school book that I read, I see her there. But the funniest part is that she gets the story moving. Like she's there to make the female main lead, to look really good and then herself really bad. But then she like produces this humor, this antagonist role. But I find it really interesting because when nothing else is happening, she's always up to something, she's always doing something, and she's always ready to cause trouble to those that she hates and those who are against her. Always there, like they're just there to cause trouble, putting glue on teachers' seats, and to prank girls by pushing them into the swimming pool. Like that is the only thing that they have to do. They don't have a defined role, they don't have a storyline. That is the only thing that they say. And when you're giving an introduction about them, it goes like this. And then there is Larry. He's a mischievous boy. He plays pranks on everybody. He once put a glue on a teacher's seat, and he once pushed the girl into the laundry room and kept her there for a whole day. Nothing else. Nothing. Like his father is a millionaire. He's an A student. Nothing like that. We're only told of the mischievous things that he does, but that's okay. I mean, like, he kind of brings a comic relief to the book. He kind of does those kind of things, so I think it's really cool. Am I stuttering? I don't know, but I think the clown is always there to just make us laugh, make us smile, and of course he's a really charming person, which of course I like. Male main character's friend, like, she's just them. She has no role too. The only thing that she does is doing makeup for the main character when she has to go to a party, or she just gives her advices to get the main guy to like her. Like, she just has nothing to do. She's like a supporting character who just helps the female character to achieve her dreams, whereas we're not allowed to see how well her own dreams come into place. Like, it's always like, oh Anna, you have to get him, he's going to go, and I'm going to fail my exam so I can help you. That's just how everything plays out. That's how it's made to look like. And the female character always claims she loves her like a sister, but then there are some things she just doesn't listen to. Like when the friend tells her, okay, you have to do this, and she's like, peace off, it's none of your business. And then later she's like, oh, I regretted my action, I'm so sorry. Like, it's meant to be like they're sisters of some kind, and then you just shut her out. Like, who does that? I think that there should be a more intimate relationship, and the two characters should be able to bring in their dreams, and they are supposed to be able to show how much they really love each other and claim that they're sisters and act like one and not act like they don't even know each other. Yeah, the parents of every character are never at home. I don't know where they are. And sometimes they don't even mention where they are. They're just like, come back to my place, my parents are not around. They just went out and they're not going to return for 3 months. Like, no one leaves their 16-year-old child at home for 3 months and expect that they won't get into trouble or do anything naughty or mischievous. Like, they are doing it right now. And then the characters either say that, oh, my parents died in a car crash when I was 11 and nothing happened to me. Like, how can they both die and you come out uninjured? I still wonder about it. But of course the parents sometimes are there, of course sometimes they're there and they don't just care. They just come up like, what did you do yesterday? And like, I played football with my friends and I didn't go for class. And they're like, oh sweetie, you shouldn't do that. There should be some kind of parental care, and they're not giving that. I think they're made to act like their children's age, and they just go like, oh, my mom is really cool, she acts like she's 16. No mom acts like she's 16. Like, that is so not right. But anyways, they are there and we just read on to just see what happens in the end, because really we don't know how to read without parental care in the book. But of course it's a Wattpad books, and of course it can always be edited and it can always be made to look better and more relatable. Forget the forgotten characters. Like, they come in the beginning and act like they're going to stay till the end, but in the next part we hear they're going to Paris for 4 years and never to return. Like, it's just like the character just brings them in to get our attention, like to say, oh, this is a really cool person, I want to see more of this person, and then at the end of the day we hear nothing of them. Like, I once read a book and the guy came and he was more of the nice, cool guy, and the next part they said he went to visit his sick grandmother in Las Vegas. I don't get it. That is for people on Wattpad that I have. So I hope you guys all enjoyed the list, and comment below and tell me if you find any of the characters relatable, or if you've ever encountered a character that is just like that, and I'll be really glad to see your comments, and I'll be sure to reply to all of them. Thank you. I love you all. Comment, subscribe, share to everyone. I love you.